What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. It's Fozzie here. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. Today is Thursday, so we've got another squad building video. As you might be able to tell by the squad name, we're going to be looking at a 150k team here, and this is all going to be based around the best team you can build going into the team of the season. If you're wanting to sort of go with a cheaper team, sell off maybe some of your club, and just use the cheapest team as possible to get the required wins to get the good rewards. So we are going to be skimping out as much as possible in areas where we don't really need to spend, and then we will spend more on the key areas. And once the team's complete, you'll get a bit of an understanding. I think it's a really good spread off like the use of like 150,000 coins. And yeah, I think it's a really good team. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of it after you have a look at it. Hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. Just helps me out, helps the algorithm, all that good stuff. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. We are making the push to 1,000 subs. You guys have been absolutely fantastic and helping with me so far. The channel's been having really nice growth the past couple of months, so I do appreciate that. But let's jump into the video, and I'm going to run through the back line a bit quicker because really that's where we're cheaping out. And just for context, guys, you don't need any position changes in this squad. You will be able to get full chemistry. I'm on Xbox, so I run on Xbox prices. It's currently coming in at 157,000 coins. So if you manage to sniper card a bit cheaper, you have some coins already. If you have players you can sell, I'm going to leave it as 150k. So I'm rounding it to that number. But 157,000 coins on Xbox. PlayStation is a bit more expensive, 185k. And this is really, you could build like a 20k team and try playing champs, but you want to also enjoy the game a bit. So this is that fine line of being able to enjoy with the players as well. So we're going to go for a goalkeeper first, which is, actually, I've got him here. It's Areola. It's 2,300 coins, and we're going to be picking him up. He's 6'5", 3-star weak foot, and he comes for crosses. It's all there really is to say. Keepers are very hit and miss this year, so the fact that you have him and he works, you know, you love to see it. This is then going to give us the option for a fringe hybrid. And if you watch any of my other budget videos, you're probably going to know where we're going with that. Do I have any of them in the club? I don't actually, so I'm going to have to search for them. The first player is going to be Kimpembe. Was kind of an obvious one of who we're going to go with. This is gold card. It's 5,000 coins in the market right now. He is a left-footed centre back, and then the other one's right-footed, which helps. He's medium high, which is the perfect work rate. 6'2", which is a good height. 3-star weak foot. He can distribute the ball with the passing, which is quite decent. The pace at this point is a little bit lower, but you're still paying 5,000 coins to get one of the best centre backs in the game. The physicals make a big impact on it, and he just has a presence in game. If you've played the game at all this year, you know how bullshit he is. Because he's our big, strong defender, it gives us the option to go for a little bit of a smaller, fast guy, and that's where we pick up Kunde, and then it gives us some hybrid options. So he is also coming around the same price. He's 4,100 coins. High, so not as ideal work rates, but still good. 5'11", 3-star weak foot again, right-footed, so in game you can play him on the right-hand side, Kimpembe on the left-hand side. His passing for a centre-back that's 4,000 coins is good. Dribbling's fine for this stage. Not so much fine for the stage, it still ticks the boxes. It's better than some of the promo cards we're getting now. His physicals do let him down a little bit, and at this point in the game, you will notice that, I'll be honest. You will want to put an anchor on him, you'll want to put a shadow on Kimpembe, you'll just deal with, because Kunde's smaller with good dribbling, he'll feel faster than what the stats say. But if you come across Weghorst with this Kunde, he is going to bully him, just be aware. But again, it comes into the budget, and we're trying to spread this as best as we can to get the best value performance in the position. So if you look at it and you're spending like 15,000 coins, not even in total for like your two, actually it's about 10, just over 10k for your two centre backs and goalkeeper, which are still going to do a good job for you at that point. Obviously, if you're pushing to try and hit really high top ranks in champs, you have to be a very good player to get it with this squad. But like in my case, or most people's cases, you'll manage to get the wins you need for the rewards you need, and that's the main thing when it's team of the season. We'll look at the fullbacks now. And we're spending probably a little bit more than I'd like on one of the fullbacks, but it's okay because it still works out overall. So we'll look at the left-hand side first. We're going to spend 6,400 coins, and we're going to go for the La Liga option of Ferland Mende. He's not been as crazy meta this year, but he's still a good card. He's high, left-footed, 4-star, 5-star, good base pace. His stamina is good at 89. Everything else is just okay at this point. At the start of the game, this was great. Obviously, he's behind the power curve a little bit now, but again, for the budget we're spending, to get someone who does have a 5-star weak foot, which makes a big difference, and has fast and gets the link for us, I think he's still a good option. And we put him in here, he gets us a strong to Kunde, and that gets both of these guys on full chemistry, regardless of how the rest of the team goes. Over on the right hand side, we spend a little bit more. We spend close to 10,000 coins. He's currently 9,900. We pick up Hakimi to get the strong link to Kimpembe. This is where, if possible, I would prefer to spend a little bit less, but the options for the links aren't all there, and that he is a good fullback this year for the budget, fitting him in. High medium, 3-star, 4-star, right footed, really good pace, good stamina. So very similar to Mende in this regard. Both of them you probably just want to put an anchor on it and use them that way. He does have dives into tackle and outside foot shot, which are two important traits, and that completes your backline. So it's a very basic gold player backline. There's not much to scream about in it, but it gets the job done. It's good value for money, and when you have 150k coins, that's really what's important to you. I'll go with the centre mids next, because the rest of this team is going to continue on the Ligue 1 theme, I'll be honest. So we have 3 leagues in total. We have Ligue 1, Premier League, and La Liga, and we go full Ligue 1 from here on out. On the midfielder side of things, I've built this in a 4-4-2 formation because it kind of gives you the option to play the 4-4-2, the 4-2-3-1, maybe the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and then you can get a bit creative with other formations. But it gives you 3 really good core formations you can play. You can also play like 4-3-3-3 with this. 4-3-3, sorry. You can play 4-3-3 with this in its different variations if you drop one of the wide men into midfield, and it'll still work well. So gives you plenty of options, and again, it's getting the best bang for the buck. So on the centre midfield side of things, we pick up Ronaldo Sanchez, who right now on the market is 1,400 coins. He's got his promo cards, which are very good, but this card is still just broken. Even at this point of the game, although there's so many midfielders that are better than him, he still does the job for 1,400 coins. High, right foot at 4-star, 4-star, which is key. This is ticking your boxes. On this budget, you're wanting to try and get like the weak foot, the skill moves, the traits and everything, the good pace. So his pace, still good base pace. We're getting promo cards very similar to the other cards here. We're getting promo cards that are still on that level. Shooting, not fantastic, but we'll be able to finish. 89 shot power helps with that. Passing, bare bones, but can get the job done. His dribbling's good. His dribbling's always felt good. And his physicals are solid. His defending's not so good, but that's why we put a proper DM beside him. He has a flair. He's got outside of the foot shot trait for 1,400 coins on this budget. He is absolutely splendid. If you have any doubts about this, you obviously haven't used him in the past couple of years. He is just that glitch in midfield. Now we spend a little bit more here to get a live card to pair beside him as our defensive midfielder. And we're going to pick up Kamara. And on the market right now, is it guy? I think it is. Yes, it is. On the market right now, he's coming in at 29,000 coins. He's had a couple upgrades already. They are in the semi-finals as well. They play Ferland, I think, in the Conference League semi-final. There is a high chance this guy's going to get to the final, which will put him to an 89, and then they play Roma or Leicester, so could get upgrades. Maybe at that point you've upgraded him already, but he's medium-high, which is nice for the defensive midfielder side of things. So as I say, Ronaldo's very much your box-to-box player that can defend. This is your right defensive midfielder. 3-star, 3-star, right-footed. Real nice pace now following the upgrades. For a DM, his passing's good in the key stats. 86 vision, 92 short pass, 91 long pass. For your defensive midfielder is fine. He's a little bit heavier on the dribbling with the 78 agility and 80 balance, but it's not awful, and he does have good composure and ball control, which can be good when you're in the middle of the pitch trying to distribute. Interceptions are cracked. Stand tackle and slide tackle are good. Defensive awareness is solid for a DM at this point, and his physicals are good with high aggression, which makes a difference. So you can either put an anchor or shadow on this card, depending on what you prefer, but boom, that's your midfield combo done, and we're looking good. On the right midfield side of things, we spent 18,000 coins, and we pick up Doku, who I featured a couple of times just because he's such good value for money for what he offers you in-game. So it's his foot birthday card, which got the upgrade. So he is 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, which is one of my favourite combos this year. 5'7", so being small with 96 pace, he's going to be very good. High medium work rates as well, which is nice. The pace is cracked out, the agility is 97, the balance is 96 with 94 dribbling. That combo is just filthy. He has 90 shot power and 91 exact attack position, which are very key. 81 shooting, but it's the volleys and penalties bringing that down, so it's okay, we can work with it. Vision and short pass are both good. Don't expect to play a big long pass with him, but that's fine. We're going to use him as pace to create opportunities with us and also get scoring opportunities. 81 stamina isn't as ideal with how the game is at the minute, so this is where maybe you want to pick up a super sub for like that has like 95 pace that you can just bring on the 70th minutes to blitz with, but he'll still do a job for you. If you're not playing a mad pressing system, which maybe with the budget of the team you might not want to, he will last the game and do a nice little job. Obviously he gets full KM with the soft links anyway, so no worries there. Over in the left midfield side of things, I didn't realise how cheap this card had got, but I think he's definitely worth picking up now for it, and it's Jonathan Bamba, his rule breaker card. He does have his fantasy fit card, so if you do any of the SBCs and pack him, obviously use him instead. It's a better card. But I think when you spend 19,000 coins, this Bamba is still a really good option for you. He's high with the 4-star, 4-star. High isn't my favourite on wingers. I do prefer like a high medium, but still, he's going to do a job, and this is why you can actually shift this guy into an attacking centre mid position if you really have to, if you want to try a different formation because of the high height. Pace is obviously nice at 93, split across the board. Shooting is well rounded, you will want to boost this, but his passing is the big thing in his rule breakers, which is good. 92 vision, 91 short passing, which are cracking, 91 crossing, 90 crossing with 91 curve are good, and the long pass is 84, which is still good. So like his passing is really good for this stage of the game for the price. Dribbling nice, 90 agility, 92 balance, he's going to feel good in the ball. I feel everything else there still needs a boost. For this card, for me, I'd put a finisher or a marksman on him, most likely. You can, if you want the passing to get maxed out and you don't score goals with him, put an engine on him to get pace, dribbling and passing, but I feel marksman or finisher are the two key ones there. If you do want pace, go for a hawk because that'll get the shooting, the pace and the physicals up. He has outside of the foot shot trait, which is nice, and flare, so obviously he's got a 4-star weak foot, but you can ping them in on the outside of the foot. I think he fits this really well. There's a lot of them pending, like another 10k, you can get the informed Gilson Martins, but I still feel this card is better. I'd be having him in your team. And then we do get a really nice triple link from this, with using a Team of the Year nominee card in our striking position. So we're going to go with another Leo player, and it's Jonathan David, who's 21,000 coins in the market, and I'm going to actually change my thing to say Jonathan David, otherwise he's not going to pop up for me. There he is, the Canadian himself, going to be balling out at the World Cup this year. This card is still very good. Don't sleep on him for the price. 3-star skill moves puts a lot of people off, and skill moves are important this year. We see that with cards like Tammy Abraham, and even the Weghorst getting the 4-star skill moves can make them so much more usable. So David will be a little bit clunkier, but you can still make him work. He's high, which, as we say, for the striker position isn't great, but if you put this guy on stay forward, stay central, and get him behind, which I would recommend, he's still going to score goals. He's got a 5-star weak foot. His shooting for me has always been nuts. So like the pace anyway is very good. 96, 93, great. 94 attack position and finishing, 90 shot power. He scored so many bangers for me, it was insane. Long shots, maybe you want to boost a little bit. Passing for a striker, even at this stage of the game, is still good. His dribbling is still good as well. He is a bit bigger. He's got like a high body type, I think it is. So he's 5'10". With the 90 agility, 86 balance, is going to feel good. Really good stamina, nice jump in. He's not overly aggressive, but that will still give him a good boost. And he's got outside of the foot shot trait as well. So he 5-star weak foot back, but any position he can still hit it on the outside of the foot, and that's what makes this card so clinical for the price. You can kind of put any cam style depending on what you want in the boost here. Some people want to get the dribbling maxed out and the shooting boosted. Some people put a hawk to get the aggression up as well. You can sort of take your pick there. But he slots in, and then the final position, it has to be a League and striker, and we have like 35 to 40k to play with. So I go for an inform Ben Yedder. Now, there are a couple of different options you can go for him here. There is his 86 inform and his 87 inform. He also has an 87 signature signings, but because it's not been as accessible, like obviously we can pack Team of the Week players for fun in all the packs you get. His Team of the Week is like half the price of what his signature signing is, and it's about 5,000 coins more than the 86. So I feel like it's really worth picking up the 87 inform Ben Yedder. This guy is just unreal in the FIFA. He's not been quite as overpowered this year as he has in the past. Some would just like the likes of Mende in the squad, but he still gets the job done because he's got the key stats where it matters. So the pace you might be looking at saying he's only got 87 pace, so what the hell? This card you just throw a hunter on it, okay? He's 5'7", high-low, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, so he's going to feel really good in the ball and he can finish, which is key. He has 94 agility and 94 balance, so keep that in mind. Paired with the with the 5'7" and having 4-star skills, he's going to be rapid. He's not going to be like, obviously if his card had 99 pace like on it as well, he'd feel even faster. But like he's going to feel faster than 87 pace because of his body type, because of the agility and balance, and because of his height. So you put the hunter in this, you get him to 98 acceleration, 96 sprint speed. Obviously, it doesn't always feel as much like that, but I'm saying again, because of the body type and the height, really good. Attack positioning, great. Finishing, great. Shot power, almost a 90, which is good. Volleys, penalties, both very good. His long shots, where it drops a little bit for him. Passing, again, for a striker, outside of long passes, actually good. So as long as you don't try anything overly optimistic with him, you'll be sweet. His dribbling's well rounded, which is great. Stamina can let him down a little bit. Again, maybe this is where one of your super subs you want to be a striker. But he's got flair and outside of the foot shot trait. So it's very similar to David. You've got two 5-star weak foot strikers. One's a bit more heavier, maybe a little bit of a target man, or one's a bit nippier like that. But you slot him into the team. He's 39,000 coins, and you have an absolutely balling squad here for what is 150,000 coins. I think this is a great team. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. In regards to super subs here, I feel like your best options are to get a speedy striker super sub, a right midfielder super sub, and then probably a midfield like box-to-box player as a super sub. Basically, pick your pacey players and put them in and bring them on. And you should absolutely ball it with this team. As I say, let me know in the comments down below what you think of it, if there's any changes you would make. I know it's not as creative. We've got 6 gold players in there, but that's the budget we're working with, and we're sort of taking into account either people who are starting new accounts and are grinding and want to get a usable team for the Champions Weekend, or people who are maybe selling their teams off for team of the season because they're scared of the market crash that's coming in, and they want to still have a good fun squad, but then they have coins to play with to buy team of the season cards once they drop. So that's what this team is very much featured on. I think now with the Fantasy Foot promos and so Fantasy Foot cards and also the Foot Captains cards, there's some amazing hybrid teams we can build. So I might have to put out more than one squad building video each week just to highlight different things. If you guys are interested in that, let me know down below what your thoughts are and what themes you'd like to see. I know we've had a couple of different requests for like a 500k Premier League team and a 500k team in general, so maybe we'll have a look at those too. But hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. It helps me know you like this content. It helps the algorithm, all that nice stuff. Hit that subscribe button. As I said, we're trying to hit 1,000 subs, so all support there is greatly appreciated. And thank you for watching. I'm not sure what the next video is going to be. It might be about Team of the Season, as that does... is it meant to start tomorrow? I don't know what's even coming out tomorrow. I think Team of the Season is still a week away based on the date, so we'll have to wait and see what comes tomorrow. Maybe more squad builds will come. But yeah, have a good one, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.